All right, so what do we got today? Other than this Kmarko stuff, anything else? It's the headline of the day. Another battle.
I know.
Another enemy at Barstool. Does it ever end?
At least he's coming on after much convincing.
We'll see. I guess. I hope he's. I don't know. So we went into detail about it yesterday. Over the whole. His issue is almost as much with Steve as it is with me. I think
it's more with Steve.
Yeah, I think it's almost entirely with me.
Yeah. Well, I don't think he likes me anymore either. But that's.
No, but you went to bat for Steve, and that's why.
Right.
You went to bat for this asshole.
True.
And that's a no-no.
Just keep going to bat for me.
That's what I've noticed is like the plot has kind of been that people don't like me, which is true. But the people that don't like Steve hate Steve.
They do. I almost feel like they use. I don't know.
They use me as a proxy to come at you.
Right. I mean, he just hates me because I don't even really know why. But we went over it yesterday, the whole Dice thing. He spiked it. It was ridiculous. He then was not going to come on yesterday. He ignored us all day, then went on Twitter and had some tweets at us, which is fine. That's great. I don't mind that.
He's a little angry online.
Yeah, there's a lot of humor attached to it. He seems like the people I spoke to at Barstool said he's super sensitive, like totally thin-skinned. So I think he's proven that, but we'll find out today. I don't know if he comes on with a sense of humor, great. If he doesn't, then I think we have a real issue, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to tell because I was saying to Steve, like, by going on Twitter, he tagged the show, he's coming on, so he's doing the right things, but it's also like he seemed genuinely pissed about it, and I don't understand why.
Yeah, what's he pissed about?
You used the C word. That's a no.
Well, he was. I mean, he's acting like a total cunt. I don't know what you want me to say. Strange bridge to burn, considering I'm literally the only one here helping promote the show. What the hell is he doing? How's he promoting the show?
That should be a shot at everyone else at Barstool, right?
Yeah.
Like, shouldn't we all kind of help each other?
I think that's
kind of a thing.
But how's he promoting the show? He hits publish once in a while?
I guess that's what
I assume that's what he means. When does he promote the show?
But that would also suggest to me that as the editor, other people are going to him and saying, don't publish the show. You know what I mean? Like, what else would he do?
And by the way, I've made it clear from you guys care more than I do. I don't give a shit if they promote the show at all. It doesn't matter to me one bit. It really doesn't. I don't.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like it.
Sure, I understand, but I don't. That stuff doesn't matter to me. You guys can worry about that.
Yeah.
But it just confirms everything I know. And then the people who take their side in a little war, who's the guy who got the
Jack Mack?
No, the military guy.
Oh,
Chaps. Yeah, you saw him and. Obviously, Big Pussy Cologne. They all
the cheerleaders,
right?
Willie Cologne has blocked the show account.
I didn't see. What did Chap say? I didn't see.
He
just
retweeted some negative tweets. Whatever, which is fine. Yeah, Willie Cologne's too busy direct messaging Minihane. Did you see that?
No.
Yeah. MHB had some screenshots for me.
Oh,
yes, that's. But begging for why do you like this guy? Why do you like our show? That fucking shit.
Yeah.
It's fucking. People on Twitter.
Jesus Christ.
It's fucking unbelievable. It's fucking unbelievable. What was the other one? I forget. But anyway, so then he tweets out that whatever, something about, he ignored the show all day. And he tweeted out something about how we don't have the same amount of downloads that Ellie Schmidt does.
Which is like,
I don't give a shit.
But I don't get why it's an insult that we don't have as many downloads as another Barstool podcast.
Right. I mean, I don't
That's
really.
a good thing. Good for Ellie.
That's what I tweeted out. Like, I don't. I've also said that from day one. I'm not in the business anymore. I want the people who like our show to listen to it. Our audience is growing. We may not have as many downloads as I have no idea. All I know is we
probably
have
more a week.
I would imagine we literally have hundreds of thousands of downloads a week.
Yeah.
Like, that's a fact. So that to me seems fine. Like, if you can't make money off a show that has more buzz than any other show at Barstool, that's also a fact. I mean, that's not even arguable online.
It has been maybe a week or two since we've dominated Barstool Radio.
That's true.
True, but I just mean in social media. Like, I've never seen the tweet about Ellie Schmidt's show. I'm sure it does great. And I hope every single show on Barstool, except for the one in the morning, the breakfast show, and I've seen their serious numbers. Holy fuck. They are embarrassing. And I'm sorry. I hate to be a dick. And the people who've sent it to me, like, who work at Barstool and sort of ones who like me and don't like them, those numbers are incredibly low. I can't believe they allow those shitheads on the air. But anyway, other than that, I want every other show to do well. And I'm great. I'm happy with every podcast. The fuck do I care? As long as they're making money off our podcast, we're making money. It's growing. Our people like it. So Ellie Schmidt does more downloads than us. Congrats. It's a totally different audience, A. And B, good for her. Fuck do I care? Like, what does that mean? I'm on radio anymore where I need to be, doesn't matter.
But it's also, that wasn't our argument. No one said, like, hey, we have the most downloads of any podcast at Barstool Sports. It was, no, you asked us to, you dumped a blog, didn't tell us why.
Correct.
Then told Steve, stop being a pussy about it.
Well, we asked for promotion, which we almost never do. My guess is, I don't know this, Ellie Schnitt's podcast has been on Barstool longer than ours, I'm going to guess.
Yes.
I'm going to guess she gets far more promotion.
Yeah.
Right. So great. Wonderful. Good luck. I hope she gets $10 billion. She seems like a nice person.
And that goes hand in hand. She gets more promotion because she does well. But it's,
right.
You know what I mean? And once this podcast becomes huge, then it'll start getting more promotion, which I don't understand that logic, but
I don't care
that's
either.
how it works.
The podcast is doing fine. I don't fuck. I mean, again.
Oh, I know that. That's not what I'm saying.
Like,
yeah.
It doesn't matter. I don't care if I'll tell this to Keith when he's on the phone with us in a little while. I don't give a fuck if he ever promotes us. You guys do. I don't.
Yeah.
I talked to him on the phone a couple of times. I'm sure we'll go over that. I don't like this guy. Maybe he'll change my mind. I just think he's a thin-skinned fucking little pussy boy who, by the way, if you look at his history, which we'll go through in length with him today, I'm not sure this is the guy who should be telling us what to post and not post, you know.
He's also misrepresented the entire incident on Friday. He says he told you on the phone that he has been over it with me time and time again how to post. We've never had a phone call. We've had a couple of email exchanges, and it's always when he's spiking stuff and won't explain why.
Right. So I don't know if he spikes other stuff all the time. I don't know. You know, and I don't know if it's this cliquey, weird group of people that hate me. And if that's the case, like, you can hate me all you want, but do your fucking job. Like, I don't give a fuck if Willie call. You know, clearly I don't care if these people hate me or not. But if this is affecting, like, the day in, day out operation of how you're doing business, what the fuck is going on here?
Well, it certainly affected us on Friday.
It absolutely did. Of course it did. Yeah. I mean, the dice thing did really well. You could tell it did well. So I don't know, you know, they didn't post about it for hours. So, you know, I don't know.
And the thing that kind of lets you know that you're right in the argument is that we said, hey, you changed, or you dumped a blog post, didn't tell us why, and then told Steve to make it safer. And he responded, well, Ellie Schnitt has more downloads and your audience is older.
Yeah.
It's like, well, that has nothing to do with what we're talking about.
And here's something else I know. Like, our audience is going to be older than the average Barstool audience, and it's not going to have the same audience that Ellie Schnitt does. That's kind of why they brought me in, you fucking idiot. Because every
you have a different demo than Ellie Schnitt.
Yeah, and the other one he did was
than the sorority.
The other one he did is, you know, oh, it's great you spend all your show talking about another show or talking about somebody else at Barstool. Well, we talked about you for one segment. By the way, I'll do it all show if I want. You work for a place that does full podcast recapping Big Brother, which is a show where people sit in a house. So don't fucking wag your stupid fucking finger to me, you shithead.
Well, they're a little higher brow.
Yeah, I mean, you know? Fuck off. I mean, really. Would you stick to blogging about 13-year-old girls? I mean, really, you fucking creep. I mean, Jesus.
Blind Mike has a theory that it's
all
started with the Albright stuff.
Steve, oh, it's not a theory. That's a fact.
Yeah.
And by the way, he deleted all those old tweets because he's a pussy. I'd defend him for those tweets all day long. He's fucking kidding. But, you know, he's a pussy, so he deleted them. Here's the difference. You have to be on air, and you have some actual accountability in your life and some real success. You're not sitting there making fucking shit money and getting mad because some guy who fucking, you know, is more successful than you is shitting on you. You know, when I say something dumb, I have to own it. When I say something dumb about Aaron Andrews, I have to own it. When he tweets something way worse about Aaron Andrews, way worse, it just goes away. Nobody gives a fuck because nobody gives a fuck about him for the next 27 minutes. And then, you know, people are going to start caring about this asshole big time. That's what I would say.
What did he say about Aaron Andrews?
He called her the C word and all that, and some blog post, and said that, right? And
she refused to give an autograph to a little kid, so
right.
That made her the C word.
Right.
Sounds like you guys have a lot in common.
I have no issue with it. If that's his opinion, then
right.
Stick to it. That's my only opinion. My only thing is he deleted it.
Right.
But now this is the guy who's the arbiter of what is supposed to be and not be. And so when I say that this place is like EEI and it pisses off all these people, it's exactly like EEI.
Well, let's not get we wouldn't be able to have this conversation on EEI.
No, but my point is the bitchiness
sure.
exists like it does.
Well, that's everywhere. That's everywhere.
Sure,
there's going to be there were probably people like KFC at EEI that are like, hey, I don't give a fuck.
I'll tell you exactly why it's like EEI, though.
Yeah.
In a lot of ways is EEI would tell me all the time, Entercom, the Zarbanos of the world, the Mark Hannons of the world, all the way up, would say, don't talk about that. That's just going to piss the globe off. And I would say, they hate us anyway, you fucking idiots. Now, this idiot, Kmarko, is saying, don't talk, we can't, because it's going to piss off Deadspin.
That I don't understand. I don't know where that came from, because Deadspin...
Because they're a corporation now. They're not Barstool anymore. They're not.
Deadspin writing about Barstool is a good thing. Writing like, oh, these assholes, because everyone knows what they're doing. Everyone knows what Deadspin is doing, and Barstool's audience doesn't give a fuck.
And it's also not Kmarko leering at the 16-year-old cheerleader in high school. It's Andrew Dice Clay saying that Michael Jackson's innocent.
Right.
So what fuck is Deadspin going to write about?
What happens if he clicks publish on the blog post on Friday and Deadspin calls you up and says, I hear you've quoted Andrew Dice Clay in a blog post saying something controversial about Michael Jackson.
Yes, confirmed.
Correct.
I'd say he was on our podcast.
Here's the audio.
I don't even know if we asked him about Michael Jackson. I don't even know where the
we
fuck
asked him
started.
about Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle.
Oh, Dave Chappelle's.
Yeah,
right. We talked about Dave Chappelle, and he went on a long tangent saying he thinks Michael Jackson's innocent. This is America. That's his opinion. I'm not sure I agree with it, but I enjoyed listening to it, and I'd be welcome to have him on again, talk about it. No problem. By the way, even Deadspin, they would say, oh, all right, well, there's no story.
It's not a
here.
story, yeah.
Right. Andrew Dice Clay thinks Michael Jackson's innocent.
That's maybe the 50 millionth craziest thing Dice has said in his life.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It doesn't matter. People think I don't even get it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The only media outlet that has scandalized us and smeared us with false narratives is Barstool.
Correct. They fucked us from day one, which I mean, it's fine.
They've done to us what they fear Deadspin will
as
do.
long as Portnoy and Nardini are fine, then it's fine. I don't care. Whatever. These people are all. But
yeah, I don't think they would give a shit about this.
It's to me interesting to see how sensitive Cullinane, Chaps, now Kmarko, how these people are when they start getting shit on because they never got shit on before. All the people in that morning show, the whole crew, they can't. Even Portnoy, they don't know how to handle it, which is weird. And that's why I have to say this is a rare Kirk Minihane apology, and I'm good at apologies. Might I apologize for a moment to Jared Carrabis, who we've shit on a lot here?
This is true.
But to his eternal credit, is he stupid? Yes. Okay,
Sure.
Fine. Is he a homer? Yeah. If I'm Carrabis, do I want to see Carrabis write something ripping the Red Sox left and right, how they butchered this thing the last 24 hours? Sure. But is it because he drinks beer in the parade and gets World Series rings? Is he compromised? Yes.
Right. Does he have tiny little hands?
He's like a dog. He's like a dog with tattoos and a smaller brain.
Sure.
But I love the guy because you can dump all over him, and he takes it, and he fights back, and he understands that we're just sort of ball busting. Like there's some fun attached to it. So let me apologize to that dummy, Jared Carrabis, and say, I like you. And that's why when Minifans, the beginning, were like, fuck this guy, I said, no. He understands this. He gets it. He has a fucking sense of humor.
Yeah.
Same with KFC. Same with Big Cat. Some of these people actually understand that, we're supposed to entertain people.
As dumb as he is, I gave credit to Jack Mack last night. Jack Mack came out and let us. You called him fucking brain damaged.
He is brain damaged.
Sure.
Well, I saw last night the poor guy retweeted one of the Kmarko tweets, and the Minifans are jumping all over him. Like, let the fucking guy have some fun, for Christ's sakes. I don't have any problem with what Kmarko can tweet all negative shit he wants.
Yeah.
That's all good. No issue.
He should do that. Yeah.
Sure.
Go back and forth.
Fine.
It's just the sensitivity and the not coming on. I'm glad he's coming on because the not coming on is ridiculous. Because it's good for content and it's the best way to hash it out.
Well, I think, frankly, there should be a rule. Like, honestly.
You have to come on.
You have to come on all the shows if you have to. And I think I tweeted that last night. There's no way. If some show had an issue with me, I would go on and...
Could you imagine if I trashed someone at Barstool and they wanted me on and I said no?
No, I can't do it. I won't do it. No, I'm not going to do it.
No,
Sorry,
if I trashed Portnoy and he wanted me on and I was like, nah, I'm good.
Or if Kirk tweeted out, the Barstool Breakfast guys are just begging me to come on.
Oh, begging. We asked you to come on twice. It's called a show, you idiot.
Yeah, and I realize, obviously, I'm lower on the totem pole than Kmarko, but it should be a rule for everybody, right? I would think.
Yeah. I mean, this Kmarko guy, I don't think he should have a job. Maybe we should fucking, who knows? I don't know. Whatever. So we'll get to him in about 20 minutes or so, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Good. I don't know how it's going to go.
But that's the thing. So I have a theory on how it's going to go, and I don't think it'll go particularly well.
Let me hear 1 second. Let me do Simply Safe first, if you don't mind. Boy, I will tell you what. I got some tweets from people yesterday saying that might be time for them to sign up for Simply Safe. After,
maybe.
Did you sign up yesterday or no?
I felt like I had to, yeah.
I think we'll do that in a second. I think we're all recovering mentally from what happened yesterday.
God.
Approximately 2 million burglaries reported a year in the U.S. Census. I'd say about 2 million around my house in the last 36 hours, given that there's some redheaded creature crawling around on the ground with.
Do you know where your kids are right now? Are they okay?
With his, good question. With his fuck yeah socks or whatever they were. What were they?
Fuck you, I'm fucking talking.
Yeah, that's it. I'm fucking talking.
Jesus Christ. 20 out of every 1,000 households are burglarized in 2017, all by Kelleher, by the way. What's crazy is that 1 in 5 homes have home security. That's it. Maybe because most companies don't make it easy, which is true, by the way. It's confusing, expensive, takes too much time. You have to sign these contracts. It's a hassle. You don't understand. Simply Safe is the top choice, my top choice, hands down. Every door, window, and room with 24/7 professional monitoring. They make it easy. No contract, again. That's important. Hidden fees are fine print. You don't like it, you're out, but you're going to stay in because you're going to like it. Prices are always fair and honest. Around-the-clock monitoring, just $15 a month. One thing that makes Simply Safe stand out is their video verification technology. When other home security systems are triggered, a lot of the time police assume it's a false alarm, but not with Simply Safe. Using their video verification technology, they are able to confirm that the break-in is happening, allowing police to get to the scene 3.5 times faster than other home security companies. Again, for my listeners, pretty simple. Simply Safe has a huge deal going on right now. Go to simplysafe.com/Kirk, and I'll say this right now. Rich Kelleher told me yesterday when he was leaving, He's going to find every single listener and break into their homes and sleep in their beds.
You heard it, folks.
And take a shit in their bathrooms.
Simply
Safe.
Safe.
So I would go to Simply Safe right now. Rich Kelleher will be in your home nude, sleeping. Like Robert Downey Jr. did that time. SimplySafe.com/Kirk. Free shipping and money-back guarantee. SimplySafe.com/Kirk. Once again, SimplySafe.com/KIRK. So we had Kelleher on yesterday. Is this thing going on tonight or no?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good.
Listen up. Yeah.
Okay, good.
I got a long explanation of how it'll be different than it was yesterday.
From Rich Kelleher.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good. 1 second. Good. I want to hear that. So we had Kelleher on for like an hour yesterday. I think if you go back, I don't listen to the show, obviously. I've said that before. If you went back and listened to three of us and Dave after Kelleher, it's almost like we were put in a room after a mass shooting. We were just kind of talking things out.
It was weird because, like,
I started rambling about that Supreme Court book. Like, I didn't know. I was honestly like so confused and scared and off, and just it felt like I'd been violated. It was so weird.
We started like I sent Steve that Kamala Harris story, so I was like familiar with it and everything. And
then we do that after,
and we started talking about it, and I was like, yeah, I don't know. It's crazy.
That's something. Yeah. The R word, huh?
You shouldn't say that.
Like, do you have any more bad radio?
Don't say it. I don't know.
The reality is we should have just cut bait at the end of it. Once he left, we should say we're done for the day. But
it was almost like I saw you kind of looking for stories, and it almost seemed more like you were stalling because you didn't know what doom met you outside that door.
There is some of that. I think we all needed to be together for a while. Cullinane
cherished the last.
Cullinane added nothing. I mean, he just
sat there and looked at his phone.
His phone.
Looking at baby pictures.
Yeah, I don't know. I met him. Yeah, I don't know. I introduced him. Yeah, I don't know. So you talked to Kelleher. Well, how do you feel differently about Kelleher 24 hours later, Steve, or no?
No.
Did you have any interaction with him after the show?
I did.
Oh, okay. What happened?
Well, we exchanged some emails, and he informed me that.
Oh, he showed me one at dinner last night. Yeah, which was fun. His mom is really nice. We had a good time. It was really good. Yeah,
that's good.
He says he was playing an Andy Kaufman character.
Oh, that's even scarier.
So what we saw yesterday was actually performance art.
What Andy Kaufman character was that?
Tony Clifton. Dave Cullinane.
I mean, he was. That's fine, but I never saw Andy Kaufman shake. Like, literally was shaking. Did you see him shake, Mike, or no?
Yeah,
I was more.
The only other person I've seen shake like that is Riccio.
That's true.
And I don't know if it was like a nervousness thing.
There was
if
a Riccio-esque
quality. He was Riccio, and maybe he is like Tony Clifton in makeup. Who knows?
Riccio weaseled his way into it.
Who knows?
I was more fascinated with like the eye contact he would make with Dave, or when I would say something, like I would make a joke about him, he'd dart over, like look at.
He would look with the eyes. It's scary.
Yeah,
I don't like that. I like thinking about it. It is terrifying. So
he did not win Twitter, but
my iPhone. My iPhone is still scared of his eye contact.
What did? That's all he said to you?
Yes, he appreciated the opportunity, and he would be coming out of character in the future. We'd see a different side of Kelleher.
Oh, good. I don't think I want that either. Do you?
No.
Like, what does that mean? Like a reflective, quiet Kelleher? Like a
maybe a more cerebral. Maybe a more.
I don't think we need that, do we?
I don't know.
What did you talk to him about yesterday?
It's funny you ask, Kirk. He mentioned to me that next time he's on, he wouldn't be as much of a character. And that this was sort of an Andy Kaufman time.
Oh, well, okay. Did you talk to him?
I emailed him.
What is wrong with you guys?
Well, I told Blind Mike, I was like, you want him on Listen Up? I said you want him on Listen Up Dummies. It'll be fun and entertaining.
You do it, please.
So when we get Listen Up Dummies tonight,
yeah,
are we going to get like you think he'll be on?
I don't know. I don't even know what. So unless correct me if I'm wrong, my job is to mediate. So I'm going to kind of let them.
You're hosting, right?
Let them do whatever they want. If they want to talk about the Kmarko stuff, whatever they want to get into, they can.
Do you remember that time that those people live streamed a mass shooting?
Yes.
I'm imagining that's what it's going to be on Kelleher's side. He's going to click on his Skype, and he's going to be standing in Cullinane's back.
Is Cullinane the right guy to have with Kelleher tonight, or is he just going to be a drip again?
I don't know.
Okay.
Well, I think with Kelleher, you need Cullinane.
That's true.
It's his foil.
Or DEC.
Yes.
Or Stephen Providence.
Yeah.
Yes. Did DEC and Cullinane do a Instagram last night?
No, they couldn't figure it out.
That seems really tricky. So the guy running our Instagram account couldn't put together a live Instagram show. What do you mean?
He went. By the way, I think Steve has this figured out. But like for the,
I have a good. Sorry, I have something else. But go ahead.
for the after show or whatever I'm doing, we talked about having it on social media across like YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram.
Whatever you guys want to do is fine. Sure.
And Dave texted me and said, it's going to be tough to do it on Instagram. And I was like, oh, Steve made it seem like it'll be no problem. And he's like, I'll talk it out with Steve.
Well, good.
So have fun with that.
That'll be a fun conversation.
I appreciate all of Dave's efforts.
So do I. I'm sick of telling Cullinane how much I like him, though. I've never told anyone in my life, including my kids, how much I like him.
Doing a great job.
You're doing great, Dave. You're doing great. You're doing great. You're doing great. But I actually felt bad for him yesterday.
Yeah, he had Kelleher sitting on his fucking lap.
He did.
That guy weighs like 2 MHBs.
I told Cullinane, he's never sounded more rational in his life.
It's true. It's a good move. You should bring him on the road with him when he sales things. So DEC messaged me last night.
Okay.
You know where I'm going with this, Steve, or no?
Yes.
I have no idea.
How did this fucking idiot DEC not record this?
I have no idea. That's why I was mad at him.
Yes, he
so
did tell me
my
that.
old partner, John Dennis with Jerry, called Ryan Russillo once, absolutely hammered, and left him a voicemail message, which I'm sure we could find.
Yeah.
I mean, fucking
it's on YouTube,
wasted. Yeah. And
do we want it?
So DEC called you last night. He told me he got the number from.
However he did it, it was brilliant.
When Cullinane posted Steve's number, he got it. This is how sick these people are. He got it in that 1 second it was up.
Right.
Called Steve last night on the phone for some random reason. He was a guy with kids and a wife. He's like, this is what he's doing at night. He doesn't even tape it.
The best part is he texted me saying I wish I taped it, but I just wasn't expecting him to answer. So he was just for fun.
Just doing it, yeah.
Just for fun.
Like I used to do in junior high.
Yeah.
He told me, he was like, I thought you would take the recording and play it for Kirk.
It would be like me calling, when I was in 5th grade. All right. Beep, 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 beep. Hi, I'm calling for Stuart Pidd, nickname Stupid.
Is there a stupid here?
Yes.
Like fucking Bart Simpson.
I'd like 76 pizzas delivered, please. So DC, who's 50 years old, decides to call Steve and play the John Dennis cuts. He told me that Steve had a 2-minute conversation. 3 lunatics, Dino, DEC, and Steve. I mean, this is like institutional stuff.
My favorite part was that he said it like an argument. So, I am just imagining John Dennis saying something shit-faced.
Did you not know it was John Dennis?
I did not know it was John Dennis.
Who did you think it was?
I had no idea who it was.
But you were arguing with this guy?
I wasn't arguing with him. I was saying, sir, I think you have the wrong number.
Why don't you just hang up?
Because after I figured out what was going on, I was like, well, the guy he's calling about seems like a real prick. Let's get to the bottom of this. Once he figures out that I'm not the guy he wants,
buddy.
we're going to figure this thing out.
Is this Kmarko? I know it's you.
No, I really did. I thought it was Kmarko at the beginning because he starts out like, oh, yeah, I hear you've been talking shit about me. And I was like, is Kmarko really calling me right now? So I was going to see how it played out.
My point is, this would be unbelievable if DEC had the brains to tape it.
Yes, it would have been.
Why would you not tape it? I didn't even get it.
Just for fun.
Just fucking around?
Just for funsies, yeah.
What the fuck? Just I mean,
I could play.
And by the way, that's fine. But by the way, Cullinane's thing with Steve, the number was 2 weeks ago. He just randomly was like, oh, now's the time?
He's been plotting.
Plotting what? He didn't even tape it.
His great revenge.
For his own laughs?
Yeah. That's the funniest part of that is DEC, from my understanding, has a pretty good job, or I don't know if he owns a business.
He's a funny guy,
a wife
talented
and
guy.
kids, and he's just sitting there. It'll be fun to fuck with Steve now.
Listen to this message and think that this is Steve. Just picture Steve. This is the best I can do with him because DC is such an idiot.
Do you want me to reenact what I was doing with him?
I'll just play some of it. Let's see how hammered John is here.
Is this Rotillo or Rotillo or Rodillo or Rosillo?
It's Robinson, buddy. What's your beef?
John Dennis calling.
Does he say John Dennis and he called you?
No, so he. I think what DEC
So keep in mind,
did,
by the way, DC had the time to edit this.
Yeah,
but also doesn't record it.
I think he cut it up. He cut it up into a soundboard so that he could play individual snippets that would make sense out of context.
Sounds like a serial
and then
killer.
I'd respond and just be like, I think you have the wrong number, sir. And then he just
you didn't get mad at all or no?
No, I didn't get angry.
Oh, that's too bad.
It'd be great if
I was really trying to get to the bottom of it.
Pretend anyway. What were you saying, Mike?
It'd be great if he got Steve to meet him at a certain location. Wear a red hat to the Panera Bread on.
I don't even understand. I don't even get DC. DC fucked this up totally.
Hello. 2 points you need to understand. Number one, I don't know who the fuck you are.
Yeah, so hold on. This is like where it started.
Let me give you a backstory, just real quick if you don't know.
This is 10, 15 years ago? A long time, right?
Yeah, a long time ago. Russillo was a local Boston sports host on a different station, a competing station, in the afternoon. And I guess he hit on Dino's daughter. I think it was Emily, I think the older daughter. And she told her dad about I don't even know.
Just at a party or something?
Yeah, something. Got to Dino, and Dino was hammered and left a fucking weird message for Russillo, which Russillo then played on his show the next day, which is a great move. I mean,
yeah.
But I think Dino wound up fucking over Russillo and Russillo was hosting the pregame show for the Patriots on BCN. Dino fucking bitched and got him fired, I think. Which is unbelievable.
I'd say Russillo won that battle in the end.
It's close, but yeah, I'd say so. So this is Dino just fucking meandering on and on.
Or what it is you do. I guess you're on the Zone. And
it's the Kirk Minihane show. What do you mean, sir?
You're a radio wannabe.
Oh, producer.
Beyond that, I've never heard a word out of your mouth. I don't know who the hell you are, and I don't even know what you do. And,
fair point.
I guess you're going around telling people,
okay,
including Chachio, my producer, and my daughter last night, that I shit on you and say, I don't know what you do, or I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't have a daughter.
You're quoting me by saying that. Hey, brother, I don't know the first goddamn thing about you.
Well, I'm from Maine. Got a few hot dog eating championships under my belt.
You don't believe me? You'll fucking believe me?
Growing up last night, that you even remember any of these conversations.
Let me ask you a question. Asshole. Did you ever fucking serve in the military? Because I think you said you did.
That hot dog guy has not stopped investigating.
Well, I think that hot dog guy is onto something.
He's onto something.
I'm going to say, I think, Steve, once again, you should come clean. Nobody's going to, if you come clean now, cover up for worse of the crime.
I've ignored him as long as I can, but eventually I'm going to have to be reached for comment here.
Yeah, me as well. Would you have any comment today on that?
Am I going to end up resigning in disgrace?
Did you finish second in a hot dog eating contest?
I did.
You swear?
I finished second in a hot dog eating contest in Dexter, Maine.
What year?
I have no idea what year it was.
Wouldn't you remember what year?
You would think.
It's not like the Boston fucking marathon.
You would think.
I mean, you know what year it was around?
Yeah, I think it was when the hot dog eating contest.
Tip of the spear.
The hot dog eating contest was preceded by the Wild West days. So I think it might have been during the Wild West days.
DEC on the phone, by the way. No, you understand. You understand, sir.
Sir, I don't have a daughter. I don't have a daughter.
Sir,
what are you talking about?
You have to read the whole book. That's the Audible. You read the whole book, and then we get a contract for you. It's very simple.
What was your best? Do you remember your best, most? Now looking back, your silliest response? I can't believe I said that to a voicemail.
It was really 2 minutes.
Probably a minute and a half. It was solid. At some point, I just started letting him rant.
Time.
I started scrambling on my end to try and record it.
He's like, boy, I've got you now, buddy. Boys, they're going to be egg on your face.
So
tomorrow.
nobody recorded this report. Okay. With a team, with an operation.
Brian Russillo is the only one that recorded this conversation.
That's true. So Dino, 15 years later, somehow resurfaces once again on this show, thanks to DEC and Robinson.
Yes,
I guess.
So
what is this DEC? This Robinson investigator guy saying to you, Mike?
Oh well, basically he's saying the timeline just doesn't add up. He's.
You must have no issue.
He's pouring
with this
through
guy doing
here.
investigation.
No, not at all.
Right,
not at all.
Why don't you speak to this guy?
I will. I have, in fact.
You have?
Yeah, no, I've messaged offline with him. Or on DMs.
Oh, my God.
May I have your number, sir?
About what? Just
Is
verifying
this
I called him up. I went full Albright. You're barking down the wrong tree, buddy. Don't you fuck with me.
So why haven't we heard from the guy who won, the big fatso there? What's his name?
Harlan?
Yeah.
No one hears from him anymore. If you know what I mean.
I'm just saying, you think the Clintons are the only ones who can take care of a problem?
You are going up there. We're going up there next summer, this coming summer, and you're going to. That's going to happen.
I don't know if I can go back.
Why not? Are you Rambo?
I didn't
go back.
I choose not to eat.
I didn't know Harlan has been defending his fucking title all these years.
Has he really?
Yes.
Well,
wow.
The guy who's investigating me says Harlan Ackerson's been winning.
Well, this is your chance. This is your chance at revenge.
Oh.
I'm gonna have to train.
You had those 2 hot dogs the other day at Fenway. It was an incredible sight.
People turning back in their...
It's like watching standing next to Rory McIlroy in a driving range. Just look at this guy. Look at the art form of this. Oh my God. He's using that method? Oh, geez, he can't pull that off, can he?
And that's a ketchup to dog.
The bread must affect him.
You would never put ketchup on a hot dog.
No?
God.
Wow, excuse me.
Sorry, Mr. Dennis. That's
Peasants.
not going to happen. Maybe we can get Dino drunk again. Not be drunk anymore.
Call Steve.
Call Steve every night and just have a correspondence. That
Fall
might
off
not
the
be
wagon.
bad.
I don't know who the fuck you are. A lot of the same language would be used.
The fuck? Everybody hates Steve. Even people who randomly call you hate you.
That's accurate, yeah.
Did DEC tell you that it was him?
Well, I just Googled the phone number that it came from, and they used their Google Voice line from the Minifan show. Yeah, so it was a pretty easy one to track down.
I don't really think he was trying to trick you, really. Like, I think he was seeing how stupid you were.
Well, he did.
He managed to fool you.
Hook, line, and sinker.
Jesus Christ. I'm more into this I'm not gonna lie. I'm in this investigation. I like the guy who's like, you know what? I'm gonna investigate this. I like
and
that.
He's not relenting. Yeah. I ignored the guy as long as I could. But
has he sent you
beating
pictures?
down my door.
Has he sent you pictures yet?
I don't think so. Yeah.
Is there a separate competition? Red snapper, non-red snappers.
No,
it's
the fucking Red Hot Dog Festival.
Sure, okay, I understand. Okay, I didn't realize that. I apologize.
It's only red snappers.
He's upset you. It's the angriest I've ever seen you.
Yes, yes, red snappers. They're very good.
What a difference. That fucking girl at Foxwoods is like still sleeping. She was so bored by Steve. Just passed out on the floor.
He's a red snapper. Come on, you're slacking back there. She's like, sir.
Next year, I'm bringing my own pack of red snappers.
Good.
I'm just going to pass them across the bar. Can you steam these up for me?
Can you get a good red snapper around here, Steve?
No, you can't. You got to go all the way up to Maine.
That's the issue.
There's no supermarket that sells it?
Not as far as I found. If someone knows of it, reach out to me.
Crazy. That seems crazy. It
is.
Doesn't it, Mike?
I can't get over it.
There's got to be a red snapper company that can sponsor this show.
Does there?
You would think.
Yeah, you would think. Well, yes.
This national podcast.
These red
Hot dog you can only get in Maine.
No, there's a following for the red snapper nationwide.
Okay. All right. Nationwide.
Nationwide.
I think this is a following.
Coast to coast.
Not like people eat it all over the place. There's a following for the red snapper.
It's like a cult. It's like Scientology. People follow the red snapper.
They get in their red cloaks once a month.
It seems to me that you don't want to do this remote in Dexter.
No, I do. I want to do it.
Mike's in.
He's ready, yeah.
Let's go up to Dexter, Maine. We can get some meth, eat some hot dogs.
I mean, wouldn't you want to see Robinson in the hot dog eating contest?
Yeah,
I mean, wouldn't you want to see that?
Yeah.
Yes.
I like the 80s bad guy.
He's
like Robinson's back in
right.
town. Yeah.
I like that too. I heard he's camping a lot these days.
Robinson's coming.
I bet you prints out a lot of stories about Biden. What? What do you mean by that?
Oh, but it's in Radio Boy.
You know I get
no buttons to push here, Robinson.
I'm not filling in for Howie today, Robinson.
I get invited back to talk to the high school graduating class at Dexter.
Is that true?
Just to show them that one day, if they really think about
the
it,
investigator guy on that one.
if they really think about it,
claim.
they could be this successful.
Wow. So you're saying Dexter High?
Dexter High, Dexter Regional High School.
How many people graduate from Dexter High?
In my class?
Yes.
109.
Okay, that's actually more than I would have guessed.
Yeah, me too.
I think 3 or 4 are already dead from heroin overdoses.
Oh, there you go.
That's good.
Down to 106.
Pretty good survival rate.
Hopefully be 5, given your conversation today. So the high school asks you frequently to come back and speak.
Yeah.
Would you care to share that correspondence with the investigator?
Or us?
Yeah, I think I probably still have it.
When was that most recently? I guess it's not in the future now that you're at Barstool.
Yeah, probably not now.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
No.
Well, how long is he going to be at Barstool?
That's a good point.
Kmarko's got a lot of pull.
So somebody said that is Kmarko a powerful guy at Barstool?
Oh, yeah.
He's the editor-in-chief. Come on.
So we're going.
I mean, he's tight with Portnoy, loves him, respects him. I assume he's tight with Erica. Like he's
a respect about him.
I don't know his editing abilities.
So we're going to call him about 5 minutes. He's actually testifying in the Rappaport thing today.
Oh, really?
Is that true?
A deposition. Yeah, that's what he was saying at 10 o'clock.
That's hilarious.
What you don't think it's going to go well? You said.
So maybe I'm totally wrong. I don't know a lot about Kmarko. What I've seen out of him is he's not a crazy, energetic guy, which I assume translates into him not really being a fighter. So I think he'll stick to his guns and say, "You guys are wrong. You guys are wrong." But I don't think he's going to do it in a very entertaining fashion. I think that'll piss you off, and it'll just result in you screaming and him going, "I don't know what you want from me." That's what I think.
So you don't expect him to be like Kelleher?
No, I don't.
I think that it'll beat my expectations if he picks up.
Well, there you go.
That'd be a bad. Well, no, don't call yet. We'll call him in a couple minutes. What was I going to say? I think it's going to be more of a. I mean, I'll obviously be happy to step in, but I feel like this is more of a Robinson.
Oh, I think so too.
Am I wrong, Steve?
No, I think you might be right.
I mean, it's
his
obviously
problem.
with the
His
show,
problem
I
seems
mean,
to be with me.
Papa Minihane may have to step in from time to time.
Oh, for sure.
Guide the ship.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah.
But I mean, you got to remember, Steve now is in full hot dog training mode. Like it's a
That's
year-long
true. It's
thing. So he's
I
got.
don't need these distractions.
He's got the picture. What's his name? Harlan.
Yeah.
He's got the picture of Harlan in this. It's like
Did
Rocky with Drago.
on
He's
a
got
punching
that,
bag?
he's got
Yeah,
that
yeah.
as-
Did you see the picture of Harlan?
I did see the picture of Harlan. He looks like he's competition.
He's fucking intimidating.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to fuck.
He's
him.
only gotten better.
But hey, sometimes it's not about.
Have you gotten better?
necessarily
Have you
size.
practiced at all?
No.
Why not?
My skills have been in sharp decline. I mean, I've lost like 25 pounds over the past year. You can't
You have?
lose weight while you're training
You were
for hot
25
dogs.
pounds heavier a year ago?
Yeah, probably.
Jesus. It's interesting.
Why is that interesting?
It's not.
I was going to say, you probably weigh more than me.
You think?
How much do you weigh?
168, I think.
Yeah, there's no way he weighs more than you.
BMI is lower.
What do you weigh? Why would you say that? I run every day.
Like 205.
You think your BMI is lower than mine?
You're only 205?
Yeah.
Wow. So I'm the heaviest man on this show still.
What do you weigh now?
Like 210.
I thought you were got under 200.
I did for a bit, and now I'm trying to get back down, baby.
What's going on with you?
Huh?
Why is the weight going back on?
Because I kind of ate whatever I wanted for a little while. But let's slim down again. Your comments yesterday inspired me to hop back on the diet. I think you called me disgusting or something. It didn't stick with you, but it really, it really registered with me.
What was your highest weight?
261.
Wow, Jesus,
something like that.
So, like, I did the podcast with you. You were weighing that. You weighed that much?
When you were on my podcast?
Yeah.
Probably not. Probably less than that.
Okay.
The highest I weighed in was like February this year.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I got maxed out at 245.
Jesus, really?
Wow.
When?
Maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago.
God, you eat a lot, but you eat a lot of shit food though. Still,
no, not really.
Junk food and stuff. You said.
I will eat McDonald's or Wendy's once in a while, but
yeah.
I eat a very healthy, almost vegetarian diet, except for red snappers.
Wonderful. Save that. KMS quotes.
That was the funny thing about yesterday is I saw the KMS quotes tweet something about whatever we talked about with Steve at the beginning of the show. Yeah. Oh, the baseball game. And I was like, wow, I don't have any memory of that happening. Like, it was just
what happened?
Steve dropped a foul ball.
Oh, I see. Somebody tweeted me that was the most disturbing thing from the show yesterday. Was you didn't understand what a foul ball was.
Yeah, he was out in the audience.
Which I don't understand still. Like you said, maybe somebody threw it at me, maybe somebody hit it.
Who knows?
How did you not distinguish that?
I wasn't paying that close attention to the game.
Know, but
the ball's coming, you react.
I think Kmarko's right about this guy.
I think the investigator got it right about this guy. All right, want to do care of first and then Kmarko, or how do you want to
yeah, let's do care of.
All right, there you go. Care of. Get back into a healthy routine, they tell us. Summer is over. Fall is started. Don't be one of these idiots who waits till January 1st. Get going right now. Make health and wellness a priority again. Mike was just talking about how fat he is.
Getting back on the horse.
Why don't you start?
I'm in. Care of will help me.
Yes, takecareof.com. Enter Kirk
fish
Mike.
oil.
You get 25% off. You go and take a quiz. You do it online, and they'll tell you what's wrong with you, what you need to do better, what you need to do to get healthier. Weight management, to feel better, more energy, better sleeping. It gets super personalized, the test, which is great. And it's easy, convenient. And then you get the care of difference, which is, again, plain and simple. They give you the vitamins that you need every day to focus on what you need in your life. For me, it's recovery after running. It's sleeping. It's a little more energy during the day. So I take my stuff every single day. Took it yesterday. I actually took it this morning before the show today. And I feel better. I felt much better lately. And that's because I think a huge part is care of. So you go to takecareof.com, enter my name, Kirk, K-I-R-K, 25% off your first care of order. Takecareof.com, my name, Kirk, K-I-R-K. You get the individually wrapped vitamin packets. By the way, Steve will like this, compostable plant-based film to meet the same safety standards so your vitamins are kept fresh.
Like that.
While now better for your environment. Vegan and vegetarian supplements options available, Steve.
That's very good.
As you told us earlier, you're basically a vegetarian.
My supplements are hot dogs and McDonald's and Wendy's.
Yeah, you don't need that. Listen, those are all wonderful products, but do your care of as well. Takecareof.com, enter Kirk, K-I-R-K, 25% off. Takecareof.com, enter my name, K-I-R-K. All right. We got Kmarko here, who has been the subject of the last couple of days. Fired back at us last night on social media, which I like, which I applaud. I'm all for the fight. I think we just need to get some clarification here that's different maybe than our phone conversations. It seems to me it's more a Robinson Kmarko issue than the Kmarko Minihane issue. Would you agree with that or no?
It surprises me that you say that because our phone conversation did clarify a lot of this. You didn't. Honestly, the most surprising thing about this whole thing caught me off guard on Monday is because our phone conversation was, you didn't seem like the type of person to me to be kind of two-faced and say one thing on the phone and then go off on social media 72 hours later. So that caught me by surprise.
What was two-faced?
I was wrong about that.
To be fair, I did call you a cunt in the second phone conversation we had. It wasn't exactly a friendly conversation.
Yeah, that's true. But we also did. Okay.
Go ahead.
I'm not saying it was friendly. I'm saying that we left that conversation pretty much with the clarification you're talking about.
Well,
I guess we didn't. I know been doing this a long time. I know what you're doing, and I know you did a good job with it. You got attention for the show.
Well, so my question is, there just seems to be a as I said, a miscommunication, I guess, between you and Steve, as I talked to you about Friday. But after I talked to you the second time, Steve then said that you weren't telling the truth again. So I guess I need to know what's going on here going forward. You're the editor of Barstool, which is fine. You don't want to, if you want to promote, not promote, publish, not publish, I don't care. I just need to know what's going on here going forward from your end and Steve's end. So I'll let you guys figure it out, and I'll jump in when I think there's reason to jump in.
I don't know what you I mean, yeah, you keep saying that, like, if I want to promote it or not. Like, I literally am the only one single person that is promoting your show.
Okay, that's great, and we appreciate that and all that.
Yes, I would. To answer your question, I very much would like to promote it, which is what I'm trying to do, which is why this isn't Steve's first blog. This isn't your guys' first blog. It's been about a month now, and every single day I open your blog up and click publish on it. There have been 3 that there's been an issue, and yes, Steve shared those emails last night. I was cunty in those emails. What he didn't talk about was the 2 times before that where we had very good conversations about this exact same issue. On the 3rd time, it is pretty evident that he is just trying to push me and make me respond like that.
Oh, Steve, go ahead.
Well, I guess my only problem is the lack of communication, because, I mean, in those emails, you're kind of terse and you never tell me when you've spiked a story. You never tell me why. Like, I'm just supposed to guess that Kmarko doesn't allow us to quote public figures who say controversial things, because that's a rule I've never encountered, and I've had a lot of editors, and just the lack of communication. I mean, it puts me in a tough spot when I'm trying to get that blog post up. I'm trying to send it to Dice's people so he can promote it. I'm just trying to do my job, and you're kind of being a dick about it.
Yeah, you're conveniently leaving out the clarification I did give you last week when we did have a good conversation about it. When I told you exactly what the deal was with these kind of posts, you wanted to make it public, which is fine.
So, but that's a completely different thing, Kmarko. That's you guys are trying to keep Blind Mike out of trouble. That's fine. Okay, I understand that. Are we trying to keep Dice Clay out of trouble?
No, I'm trying to keep the Minihane show out of trouble.
Yeah, but what trouble? But Keith, what trouble are we going to get? What trouble are we going to get into? I know we talked about this Friday. I don't for the life of me understand. I get what you're trying to do. Like, your job now, I guess, is to keep people out of trouble. Fine. But me, Andrew Dice Clay, on my podcast saying he thinks Michael Jackson is innocent is not going to get us in any trouble in any form. Just like I told Dave 3 weeks ago, nothing was going to happen with this idiot Albright because it was we were right. Nothing is going to happen with Andrew Dice Clay saying he thinks Michael Jackson is innocent. In what scenario is our show going to get in trouble over that? That's crazy.
I'm talking about your show getting in trouble. I'm talking about you getting in trouble.
Well, how would I get in trouble for that?
Kirk, there is a reason that I have to publish on your blogs in the first place, which was because on the last blog, like I communicated to Steve, Dave is the one that spiked that. He did not. He texted me and he made me take all of your publishing powers away. And he said, anyone associated with the Minihane show is not to post on Barstool Sports until further notice. That is why I took the line out of the last one so that post was allowed to go up. That is why I asked you to edit this one sentence of this.
You didn't ask me to edit it. You did not.
Kmarko,
you didn't ask me to edit it. I said, hey, did you spike it? You said yes. No further explanation. I said, can you explain that more? And you said, oh, like I really need to explain it.
Steve, walk me through it, Kmarko. Where is our show or me going to get in trouble when a comedian comes on and says he thinks Michael Jackson is innocent? In what world? Let's say Deadspin writes something. Who gives a shit?
I don't know what your relationship is with Dave. Last I checked, you were publicly tweeting that you were about to be fired and didn't think you'd be coming into work. So I figured you wanted your...
What does that have to do with anything? What does that have to do with what I just asked you?
You were on Dave's radar for pushing people and getting in and starting shit. I don't know this whole story with this guy that you are constantly fighting with, but I know that on radio and on your tweets, you were expecting to be fired. So if Dave didn't want you posting on the site and starting shit on the site, you have a podcast, which I told you many times. You can say whatever the fuck you want on that, and I hope you do. My explanation to you, and I wish I didn't use the word vanilla because you really ran with it.
Well, you used it. I mean, you did use it. You know, what you want me to say?
Yeah, okay. I would choose a different word.
Okay, well, you don't get mad at me. You're a fucking editor. You use the word, not me. Right?
Yes, you love harping on words. Yes, you love harping on words.
What a weird thing to do. I'm sorry. I apologize. I guess I just look in your fucking brain and try and say. I mean, what do you want me to say? These are words you said. Again, you can't tell me. You can't tell me why the Dice Clay thing is an issue. It's not. You were wrong. Just say I was wrong, and believe me, I'm wrong all the time. Just say on that one I was wrong. No big deal. What's funny about that?
No big deal.
Well, it's not. I'm wrong all the time.
It's fine.
Of course I'm upset. It's my show. Of course I'm upset. Like I was wrong about Aaron Andrews. Like you were wrong about Aaron Andrews. Like things are like we say things that are wrong. So why can't you say, yeah, you know what? Fine. I probably overreacted on the Dice thing. No big deal. Sorry, let's have a better relationship going forward. I don't know, like, you know.
Of course, yeah, of course, it's an overreaction. That's my job. Like, as you pointed out,
it's not.
You love to point it out. You love to point out the Francis thing about how he got in trouble and I should have done my job better. Well, yeah, now this is me doing my job better.
No, it's not. No, it's not. I disagree. I think because of that, you're now doing it too much. Like, and by the way, I didn't. If you listen, I didn't blame you for the Francis thing at all. I don't think Francis should have got fired. But my thing is,
maybe if Kmarko was doing his job better. You literally don't know what my job is or what my relationship is with him. You don't know anything about me, which is fine. But you don't. Even to take a shot at me on Twitter, you had to Google and get the top Deadspin results. Like you don't know.
You're the editor at Barstool, right? You're the one. You're the one. So you're the one who didn't let us say Andrew Dice Clay thinks Michael Jackson's innocent, correct? So I know exactly. So in my world, I know exactly. I know exactly what your job is for me. I don't give a fuck what your job is for Ellie Schnitt or Willie Colon or Dave Portnoy or anything. For me, you don't. You have an issue with a comedian coming on our podcast and saying he thinks Michael Jackson's innocent, which is fucking crazy. It's scary, honestly. So then why don't you just leave it then? Why don't you just leave it? Why don't you leave it?
I know that's how you want to pitch it to your Twitter fans.
Well, Keith, did you delete it? Did you delete that? Did you delete that?
Do I have a problem with Andrew Dice Clay saying that on your show is what you just said?
Right.
No, I do not.
Okay, so why'd you delete it?
Because putting it in writing in that sentence, you didn't say Andrew Dice Clay said this. You listed.
Yes, I did. That's bullshit. That's fucking bullshit. Lie. You're fucking lying. I saw it. Either you're forgetting or you're lying because that's not true. That's not true.
Michael Jackson is innocent was one line.
It was there was a comma separating it from Andrew Dice Clay says.
Comma says Michael Jackson is innocent. And by the way, who gives a shit if I think he's innocent? I don't, but who gives a fuck? What would happen if I think Michael Jackson's innocent? What would happen? What would happen?
Sure, can I?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm trying to, but you don't have to tell me to go ahead when I'm talking.
All right, go ahead.
You're confusing and you keep conflating me thinking these things.
No, I don't.
If I had a problem with things comedians said on a podcast, I wouldn't work at Barstool and I wouldn't have been here for 10 years. I don't have a problem with a single thing that anyone says on any of these shows, no matter how risky it is. My job, like you said, is to be able to post things on the website that are okay to go on the website and will not get you in trouble with Dave and will not get hit pieces written about us. I do not want hit pieces written about us. I used to not care about that. After a few things happened, it appears that I should care about that more. Okay. So yes, I overreact to things. Yes.
Okay. So you overreacted. That's all. Just say you overreacted to it. No big deal. I fucking overreact all the time. It's not a big deal.
I would say it's an overreaction. Yeah, but that's not like
apology accepted. No big deal.
No big deal. Yeah, it wasn't a big deal. You cried about this for 4 days and then brought it up again. It's a big deal to you.
Well, you understand that we're trying to get that post up. This is a huge interview for us, Kmarko. We're trying to get that post up, and you're actively smothering us and not telling us.
I don't think that's that big a deal. I don't care about the interview itself. I don't know if it's a big interview or not. That's not the issue. The issue to me is sort of the censoring of it when it doesn't make sense. The thing you mentioned before with Mike, totally understood. I didn't know about it. That makes sense to me. This one doesn't make sense to me. That's all. It's a case-by-case thing, and I understand that it's not easy to define. This one I thought was an overreaction. That's all. And yes, I overreact on overreaction. Exactly. You're exactly right about that.
You want to talk about not communicating. If this was so important to you, I don't know who was just talking because I can't tell your voices apart. But if it was Steve,
wasn't Mike.
You're talking about how important this interview is and talk about communication. You just save this shit in there and wait for me to refresh the page to see it. You've never emailed me and asked me, told me something was going up, planned to go something up. You know that I'm literally the only one here that cares to post your show on the site.
But should he email you every time? Should he email you every time he needs to?
I'm not saying he should or shouldn't. You're the one saying how important it was and how much communication you want.
That's fair. I think that's fair. Well, I think that's fair.
So, do you want me to email you every time going forward when I'm posting a blog post? Because there's never been a process set up, and also there's never been a process set up for when you spike something. You just put it in the trash can, and I sit around and I have to refresh the website to try and figure it out. I mean, at least like a text message or an email or, hey, this is what the problem was, or hey, crazy idea, you could have just deleted the Michael Jackson part and hit publish.
That's true. I saw your tweet last night. Well, two things there. One is, yes, that's true. I could have told you when I deleted it. This very specific one, like I said, I was being cunty on that email on purpose because this had happened 3 times and you had started to piss me off. So I may or may not apologize for that.
Very professional.
The second part of what you said about communicating, no, you don't have to email me every single time. You have also never said that an interview was so important to you? Like, you just told me that this was the most important thing ever. This Andrew Dice Clay was so important.
It was a big interview. It wasn't the most important thing ever. And we did communicate with Gaz. We let you guys know we had a hot one that we wanted to promote. And
nobody told me that. Do you think Gaz told me that? Do you think Gaz told me that?
If I assume that when
well, fine. Shut up, Steve. So fine, we have some line of communication now. If we think something's a big deal, Steve will let you know. That seems, is that reasonable or no?
Yeah. Okay. You can talk to me about these posts since I am posting them.
Okay, well, I'm not
the only one here doing it.
I understand.
I'm the only one here doing it for your show. So for you to tweet, you have no use for me. I would argue that you do have a use for me because I'm the only one here promoting your show, which you seem to care about a lot, as you should, and I would hope that you do.
Well, I mean, I gotta be honest. This is me, Kirk. I mean, it doesn't matter that much to me. It matters more to other people. I don't really. You promote it, great. You don't, whatever. We do our show, great. If you want to promote it, fantastic. We haven't got a lot of promotion. A lot of that's probably our fault. We need to work better on communication. We'll do it. My thing is just this thing, the more I thought about it, it festered, it pissed me off because I didn't think there was an issue at all. No one's going to write a hit piece about, circling back, about Andrew Dice Clay and Michael Jackson. You and I just have a disagreement about that. That's fine. No big deal.
That's not your job to worry about that.
Well, sure it is. Well, of course it is. It's my show. Of course it's my job to worry about it.
Kirk, it's your job to talk about whatever you want on your podcast and be as controversial as possible. My job is that website. My job is if Dave is going to fire you for something you put on the website, and he probably wouldn't have for this. You're correct.
He definitely wouldn't.
But yes. Yeah, I know, but you're already in hot water with him. He already literally took your powers away to post on the site. You are not allowed to post on BarstoolSports.com.
Oh, I've never posted on BarstoolSports.com. I don't care. It's not.
Okay.
I don't do it.
Okay, then transfer this conversation to Steve.
Fine, that's what I'm saying.
For your podcast post to go on the site, it has to be okay for the site. And as I explained to you, it is very different seeing things just sitting there and writing than listening to the context of a conversation and hearing Dice Clay say that. Just like the Chappelle show thing, when you take statements from Chappelle and put it in a sentence as if he just said it, it's a lot different than when you listen to the context of it.
Isn't that a good thing, Kmarko, sometimes to get people to click on the blog? Like, isn't that kind of a sensational thing?
Yeah, but I mean, you guys want it both ways, though. You want to post everything, and then as soon as thing out of 100,000, there's been 4 blogs that have gotten us in trouble out of the over 100,000 that have been posted. Mm-hmm. And each time something like that happens, you want to get your Twitter gang to tell Kmarko that he doesn't do anything here and doesn't do his job because that was too over the line, that one line that was in a blog.
Well, I mean, if you're worried about people on Twitter, I mean, there's not much I can do for you. But I would say
I'm not worried about it. If I was worried about people on Twitter, I wouldn't be here anymore. I'm saying you want it both ways.
I don't want it both ways. I don't want it both ways at all. I just said to you, I had no problem with what you did with the mic thing. I just said to you 5 minutes ago, I'm fine with that. You spiked it. I get it. This one, like I just keep going back to, I think we just have a philosophical disagreement. I don't think it's a big deal. I told Dave 3 weeks ago on the phone that this Albright thing was not going to be a big deal at all. He told me it was going to be bigger than the AOC thing. And I said, Dave,
bigger than the Francis thing.
And bigger than the Francis thing. And I said, nobody's going to care about it. Nobody. I was right. On this one, I think I'm right as well. Doesn't mean I am right. I'm just saying we just disagree. I mean, is that a big deal? I don't think it is.
I did not think it was a big deal. It clearly became a big deal when I got here on Monday and my Twitter was full of you ranting about me.
Well, yeah, I mean, and you also came back last night and called me a fucking idiot because I can't read your mind.
You are an idiot. You just got a fucking prank called by fucking DEC for 3 minutes because he was John Dennis. I don't think you're exactly.
Kmarko made one good point.
Yes, I think we can all agree on that Steve's an idiot and then work from there. That's a good building block, I think.
Yeah, no, Steve strikes me as kind of a dickhead, so that is why I was a dick to him over the email.
Correct. I think finally,
that's exactly how this happened in the first place, and exactly why you flipped out is because Steve is playing the middleman and doesn't seem to be able to do that very well.
Is part of this because you guys don't trust Steve because of the Albright thing still?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
The Benjamin Albright thing, the whole thing that Steve almost got fired over.
You know what that is. You know what that story is.
I don't trust. Who is talking? Who is that?
Blind Mike. I know. We all feel the same way.
All right, sorry.
Yes, go ahead.
Ask your question again, Mike.
Does this have anything to do with the Benjamin Albright thing? I didn't know if people were still pissed about that with Steve.
I don't care about what people are pissed at. I care what Steve saves in that little block of text, and then I will click publish on it. I guess I deleted this one. I didn't tell you, and I was a dick to you on your email because after a few weeks, you had started to strike me as kind of a dickhead yourself.
Meaning me or Steve?
Steve.
Oh, okay.
I had never talked to you outside of when I introduced myself to you and said hello.
Right.
I said to me on the phone.
And I said I said on the air yesterday when I saw you tweet that, I said we had 2 good phone conversations. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the second one was a little contentious, but I thought we got to the ground that essentially we're at now, I think. So, I just think going forward, it sounds like it's a communication thing. That's all. But you don't like Steve, so I think that's going to continue to be an issue going forward, I suspect.
I wouldn't say I don't like Steve.
Okay, well,
I love you too, Kmarko. I think we can just get on a professional standard. We both think we're dickheads, but we can work together to get a good blog post up each day, right?
Yeah, I said he's a dick. I don't know why you think that means I don't like him.
Oh, I understand.
Every single person I work with is a dick.
I understand. Okay, so I think we've got we've got everything, and you're going to go do your deposition now.
Yeah, I can't talk about that, but yes, I'll be there.
All right. Well, I think we've come to some medium. Why is nobody else at the company? Why wouldn't you say that you're the only ones promoting me? Why aren't other people doing this?
I have no idea. I'm the only one posting your blogs to the site.
Okay. There you go.
Well, we thank you very much.
Individual shows and their issues with promotion has been a contentious point of Barstool, and it always will be. So I don't get involved with that.
Okay.
Well, I will post your blog. I was a dick. I was a dick about this one blog.
Fine. That's it. Apology accepted. No big deal. That's it. You groveled. That's fine. You groveled. No big deal. Done. We're done. Good. Well done. Well played. Good. Good luck at the deposition today. All right. Goodbye.
Later.
There you go. So that was better than I thought it was going to be, Mike. No?
Yeah.
No?
I think I contributed a lot. That's why
everybody hates the sound of your voice.
And you make the joke like, "Oh, Mike's great in this." I don't contribute because I know that's what I'm going to get. Is like, who the fuck is talking?
It comes down to this. Obviously, Steve is lying about some stuff. That's
sure,
fine.
yeah.
Whether it's a hot dog eating, like he's a dickhead and whatever.
He lies. And
no, I think, and I kept saying it, and I said it to him on Friday. It hasn't really changed. I think he said he went too far. Like that just didn't make any sense. This thing about Dave stripping our power, I don't give a fuck. Whatever. I just don't care about the blog post stuff. I don't. Maybe I should. They want to look at it and post it. Fine. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me.
Right. So he thinks I'm a dickhead and that I've been trying to press his buttons. Honestly, I don't give a fuck what Kmarko thinks. I'm just trying to write a blog post that kind of shows that people will read, that's controversial, that gets.
And I think he understands that.
There's supposed to be an adversarial relationship between an editor and a writer. That's fine.
Now, do you think there's anything to this, where this is the vibe I got from Kmarko, especially when he didn't seem to know what I was talking about with the Albright thing? Do you think we focus so much on shit and are like, oh, they're trying to censor us, whatever? But that's not the case.
No, they're fully aware of the Albright stuff.
I emailed the story specifically to Kmarko.
Right.
Because it was one of those things that I knew was going to be hot.
And by the way, what, Dice or Albright?
The Albright story.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And the Dice thing's not like the biggest interview of all time.
No, it's not at all.
And by the way, I think we very rarely, unless Steve is doing something, not very often we raise our hand and say, hey, can you promote this?
Right.
That was the first time.
Right. We don't do that. Now, he said the other shows, and I remember when I was talking to Dave and Erica, they said the one thing is a lot of people bitch about promotion.
Yep.
I don't. Quite the opposite.
Yeah.
I'm like, don't worry about it. Don't promote us. I don't give a shit.
And the other thing is, okay, promotion. We're stretching that big time to say that clicking publish on a fucking blog post is promotion.
Yeah, promotion is
we'll send you 12 dozen roses.
Right. Promotion is what they've done for Ryan Whitney, which is fine. I like Ryan, and that's great that he's doing that. I saw Mike tweet it out as well.
It was very good,
actually. Company boy.
Yeah.
Tweeting that out. That's why you're putting on that weight.
Yeah, I know. Actually, no, vodka keeps you skinny. That's the thing. You gotta start
some
drinking more of it.
Yes. Don't take my lines from me.
I said it at the same time as you.
Yeah, but you're the forget it. It's fine. There's got to be a dynamic there going
All
forward.
right.
I don't know. It went better than I thought, right, Mike, or no?
Yeah, I would say so. I think
he kind of apologized to me.
Kmarko fought more than I thought he would. I said I don't think he's going to be much of a fighter. He stood his ground.
Yes, I thought so.
Yeah.
On what?
Just that he didn't want to admit he was wrong. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, he admitted that he was wrong, but didn't admit that he was wrong.
There's just no scenario in which that Dice Clay thing was going to be.
No.
There's just none. And he knows that. And I think he knows that.
He eventually fell back to, well, maybe Deadspin wouldn't write about it, but I was protecting you from Dave Portnoy.
He said he overreacted. Portnoy probably wouldn't have cared about it, and that he doesn't apologize.
Right.
You know, it was.
Can you imagine Portnoy, and I've done this a lot the last few months, can you imagine Portnoy calling me up and being like, why did you let Dice Clay say that about Michael Jackson on your podcast?
I know.
Like, what the fuck?
Not to get too in the weeds, but I mean, Michael Jackson was found innocent by a jury of his peers.
True. Also that. I mean, yeah, I don't really care. But if I said Michael Jackson was innocent, I'd have no problem with somebody putting it. And his point is, I know you wouldn't care. You're supposed to say crazy stuff, but his job as a guy who puts the post up is to make it less interesting.
One takeaway.
So that's what the rules are now.
Okay.
Apparently.
All right. Well, we got it. He used the word vanilla, and then he's like, "Why do you always
keep harping on that
on words? You're a fucking editor. Like,
you're an editor, and you're harping on 4 words in a fucking blog post, and then telling Kirk not to harp on words.
We want it to be more vanilla. Well, he said that to me.
I'll tell you one takeaway I took from that is that's that old Mikey's too dangerous for Barstool.
Why is
Everyone's
that?
trying to protect me. The dangerous, crazy things I say.
Well, the headline was basically Mike. What was it? Mike thinks Louis
Defends
C.K.'s
Louis
innocent.
C.K. Yeah.
Mike, it was Blind Mike defends Louis C.K.'s masturbation habits.
Well, okay, but even then, I personally have no problem with that.
Yeah.
Like you defended them, correct?
Yes.
So if Deadspin? So basically, they're just saying they don't want Deadspin to work that hard because Deadspin could go listen to the podcast.
Well, I guess
if they really care, right?
What I wanted to
it.
ask Kmarko is how is your job different from trying to interpret what Deadspin is going to have a problem with and plucking it out of every Barstool podcast?
I don't know. Are Barstool headlines less crazy now? I don't even know.
I mean,
like selectively crazy.
Not that
well, I mean, they're not
maybe
as crazy as
selectively.
Kmarko maybe 9 years ago. They're not that crazy.
Yes, for sure. But again, I'm not going to shit on him for that. I don't really like. He was just doing his job.
Exactly.
Then.
He was doing his job as I'm doing my job now.
Right.
That's the thing is his explanation I didn't really have a problem with. It was just that he kind of characterized you as being crazy assholes for not understanding.
Well,
I'm not reading his mind.
Well, I don't like the whole you shouldn't care so much kind of part too. Like, well, why not? It's my show. Like,
And that was like I was surprised he said like you exaggerated on you, but it's like you kind of said verbatim what you guys talked about, and then he was like, "Yeah, you did, but you're harping on certain things."
Well, I saw him tweet that yesterday. Like, I'm glad he was whatever as he was on the phone with me. On the phone with him, I was like pretty professional. I thought, okay, that's a reasonable point. I'm trying, as I said to him, like I said in this conversation, I'm just trying to figure out what the line of communication is here. That's all. Like, I don't want to be this dick. Like, it doesn't matter to me, honestly.
Right.
So.
And that was the thing. I don't know. I almost wish Steve went harder at him on it, but like the idea that he's like, I said to you, all you have to do is change one sentence, and Steve's like, you didn't say that to me.
Complete horseshit.
Yeah.
Like he continually mischaracterizes
he basically said that,
all of our
he's like, you're
interactions.
right, I was kind of being cunty.
But yeah, he even admitted that. Yeah.
Right.
So it's like, I guess there's no problem.
Yeah. Seems like he fell on his sword. He essentially apologized without doing it.
It's good to know that
He
we're
refused to apologize, but you're completely right, and he overreacted.
That's all I need to hear.
It's a real mature group that we're working with. Very professional.
Well, so are we, by the way.
Well, yeah, right.
I mean, really.
But I mean, we
he's
deal
a
with.
cunt. He's a fucking cunt.
Yeah, I'm not really gonna. I'm not playing that card.
But I mean, between the three of us, we communicate openly. We're not like trying to like step on each other and be cunty like that.
Sure, yeah.
Well, it's interesting that I don't know. So nobody else is. It is true we get no promotion from anybody else ever, though.
Right.
Like it's always everyone like, hey, that was a good interview with Dice Clay.
Right.
I mean,
except KFC.
Well,
it's
it's
true.
Once in a
That's
while,
true.
yeah.
We did before you officially signed. Like you ambushed the Straight Pride people. Everyone's tweeting that out. You go
once
after
I went after
Kurt
people
Atone.
in the building, it became a thing.
I also think kind of like they get very wrapped in. Everyone there is very selfish, and I don't mean that in a negative
it's
way.
fine.
Like
It's their
they
job.
get wrapped in what they're doing. That they're not going to be like, oh hey, and Kirk Minihane. It's like they almost forget about us because we're out here.
Which again, you can't have both ways. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
I have absolutely no issue with that. None. It's totally fine.
Social media should be more focused on, but other than that,
whatever. Fine. Whatever. We can take care of it ourselves.
Yeah.
So when's the next trip to New York?
I don't know, man. I feel like I'm going to be a fucking heat-seeking missile next time I go there. Jesus.
Don't bring this guy with you.
Oh, shit. That's the thing. I think Kmarko's found me. He hates Steve.
We can all come to common ground.
It's a good place to start.
I'd be wearing a fucking scarlet letter in
Oh
there.
shit! Nobody's reached out to me. I don't have anything lined up.
Steve could bring a tray of red snappers as a peace offering.
Those New York hot dogs.
Hey, gang.
Oh, fuck those New York hot dogs.
What do you mean?
Nathan's?
Yeah. What about the Nathan's hot dogs?
I don't like them.
Why not?
They're just not as good. They don't have that snap.
What do you think of that, Mike?
God.
I sense a podcast coming out. Hot dog with Steve Robinson. You know what? That would work at Barstool. They'd be like, oh, that's cool. Yeah.
That's true.
One bite. Everyone knows the rules.
Yeah, that's true. Why don't you do that?
Hot dog. Hot
Exclamation point.
Hot dog with Steve Robinson.
Let's not brainstorm it too much. Let's let it go. But yes. By the way, I don't think we need the filler stuff that we just did before.
Probably not.
Right, we're good.
Yeah,
we're good. Yeah.
This is what people want to hear.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Who the hell knows? I've given up trying to figure that out. Fuck them. That's what I say.
Yeah, fuck.
I don't think anybody needs to hear me talk about Dombrowski, do they? Really? Is that what we did?
It's a hot issue. What do you think?
Any of these other
The Red
stories?
Sox won the World Series 11 months ago, Kirk.
Well, here's the trap, though. So what did we talk about in the spiked, not the spiked 15 minutes, but 15 minutes we're not going to use? We talked about Cilio and the Red Sox.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right, we're good.
But there might have been. There was no hot dog chatter in there. We want to save the hot
No,
dog.
the hot dog stuff was gold.
We did that Bobby Bones stuff that I was not into.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
What So I'm in this trap now where you can't win because there's stuff in sports that interests me sometimes. When I do it, everybody's like, oh, sporting armor. Like, well, I mean, sometimes some things are actually interesting.
And I actually still like and watch sports. Like, I watched NFL all day on Sunday. I'll watch baseball and shit, but I almost feel like I'm not allowed to talk about it.
Well, you're certainly allowed to. I won't listen to it, but you're certainly allowed to talk about it.
But no, just on Twitter. Like, if I tweet something about a game or people are like, what are you doing?
I do think the older you get, if you still care as much about sports as you did when you were younger, there's something wrong with you. I will say that.
Yeah,
no. There's something wrong with you.
I think that this
like
is also...
I think, for example, I didn't care that Gronkowski was at Barstool yesterday. Like,
right.
Do you really care at this point? Is there anything, or A-Rod?
No.
Like, I think it's a testament to how good Big Cat is that he can make a podcast with A-Rod interesting.
I was gonna say
that's his greatest thing ever.
I care more about getting out of here and listening to Dean Norris on KFC Radio.
I'll listen to that.
Listen to that over Gronk. Yeah.
Hank, my cancer is back.
Rot, you son of a bitch. I'll put you under the jail.
Hank, I have 2 children. You can't do this to me, Hank.
I don't know if I'll be able to rewatch Breaking Bad the same with your impression now.
Well, it gets so Shakespearean as it goes on.
I am just a man who is dying of cancer that owns a car wash, and that is all that I am. My hand to God.
That last episode where it's like, Robert Forster comes in.
Yep.
And he's like,
just disappear.
Would you stay with me? I'll pay you $5,000. Please, just hang out with me, please.
How do I know you'll give my family that money?
All right, the game is pinochle.
Wife looks good. Changed her last name. Wouldn't take that personally.
Saw her got her hair cut. Looks real good. Yeah, your son's doing well. He still has breakfast every day, which is all he did in the show anyway.
Oh, did I hate that kid?
Once again, Mike hates the disabled.
That's right.
Well, he's allowed to.
That's right.
Is Cranston going to be in this movie?
Yes.
For sure.
Yes.
Flashback?
He's in the cat. It's got to be. The only thing I've thought of is on
Did
the
you
way
watch it or no?
Yeah.
I thought
Did you see how it ended?
Yes, I saw how it ended, but I thought there was some ambiguity, even though he got
Maybe
gunned
he's
down by
alive.
the
That
machine
would
gun.
suck.
There was some
lame.
theories.
He's also dying of cancer.
Right. I think he's dead.
Maybe the
I would
gunshots
say
killed the cancer.
Maybe on the way to the
Interesting
hospital.
theory.
Maybe he survived long enough to get to the hospital or something like that.
Jesse, I asked for 2 red snappers. That's all I want. Before I say goodbye to this earth.
Be great if there was some product placement for red snappers in the Breaking Bad movie.
Well, they Boston Market, I know that. Fucking mac and cheese is incredible.
Just like, I haven't eaten in 2 months. Boy, these red snappers are delicious.
You wash it down with a Pepsi and you're in business. Anything else we got or no?
Well, I was just going to go back to when you were talking about watching sports now. As part of the world you've created where you can't talk about sports earnestly. No, you can't.
But I think you can't, but you can talk about it with your pals.
Yeah.
Well, but I think there's a general phenomenon when you're in this world and working for you where, have you seen the South Park episode where Stan starts to hear just like farts and everything? The world just sounds shittier. I think that there's a phenomenon when you spend too much time with Kirk Minihane where the world just starts to sound shittier.
Yes. Me and MHB were saying that on Listen Up Dummies, that like it was the night of the NFL opener. Mm-hmm. And we were like, it doesn't seem like there's as much buzz as there usually is. And we're like, it's probably just because we're so focused on someone that would never talk about
rating, right?
Yeah, right.
I mean, it's
probably just jaded assholes.
Well, I just don't. I don't know. But I don't think it's. But there are people who are into it. Like you can see by even these podcasts, people are into fantasy football and the football number. I'm sure the Sunday night game did great. I didn't see the rating, right?
I assume so. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, people care about Brown, and people are still. I just don't. I don't know. I just find it. I listened to a little bit of sports talk radio just to hear what it sounded like, and it was just the same shit over and over and over. And I'm like, it just bores me. Oh.
Makes me pumped.
Hello.
Oh, hi.
Welcome back to the Mina Kimes Show featuring Lenny, the only NFL podcast where one of the hosts insists on playing even though he's on the pup list.
I think we should listen every week just to see what dog pun she uses.
Do I sense a crossover with Steve where he talks about hot dogs with Mina Kimes? Ooh. Could that happen or no?
I don't know. She's too big for us. She's huge.
That's true. She is. She's big. She's big. Huh. Yeah, stuff like that. That's the stuff I hear where I'm like, I get people like to watch the games. They get passionate about the games. You can't listen to that and it's tired. No way.
Steve tweeted out a clip yesterday of Mike Greenberg saying this was the most unprofessional
sports
by any athlete. Yeah, not the Ray Rice video or John Rocker.
No, I was actually talking to Ray Carruth about that. He was like, "This Antonio, what an asshole!" And I thought, you know what, you're right.
What we just witnessed, if indeed it is what it now appears to be, I thought we were watching a person who was just falling apart, to be completely honest with you. But listening to Chris Mortensen and others yesterday and out here this morning, when it seems this was all an orchestrated attempt to get himself out of a situation, what we have just witnessed is the most unprofessional act that I can ever remember seeing in professional sports, and I've been covering this stuff for 30 years.
Why do you think he has that inflection when he's talking to regular people?
He gets so, you can tell he's like, I've got a hot one right here. He's getting more ramped up. You're like, and of course, everyone's like, yeah.
Mikey's time to shine.
Yeah. Like, okay, here's your day on Twitter. Congratulations. You said the stupidest thing of the day.
Yeah.
I mean, a guy, and by the way, I can't sit there. You know, I was thinking about, for me, how could I rip this guy? I did the same thing. I kicked my wife out of a place I hated and went to a place I loved. I did the same exact thing.
You are Antonio Brown.
Yes, I mean, what's the he didn't want to be somewhere. He wants to be somewhere else.
I really have no problem with it, yeah.
Yeah, who gives a fuck? I
mean, he seems like an asshole,
probably. Oh, totally. I mean,
but,
yeah. But I don't like the culture of it. Barstool participates in this, where they're like, oh, total boss move by Odell Beckham to wear a expensive watch.
What a douchebag.
I'm like, he seems like a fucking asshole.
Seems like
to
a
me.
loser.
Yeah.
Because, you know, he's only doing that so people say he's wearing a $350,000 watch.
You see on Twitter, like, oh, cool move. Like, oh, power move. Like, why?
It's not a power move.
He's a dick. Like, what's, yeah. I mean.
Everyone knows he can afford
that. He did it wearing a $200,000 watch. I don't know what the hell that is. But it was an RM 1103 McLaren, a Richard Mille watch.
Who's that?
Home and Home.
Oh, Radio.com.
My morning show.
Yes.
I haven't heard much of those guys lately. Radio.com's been quiet.
Are they up past 54 followers now?
I don't know. It's a good question. But there's sort of this, I don't like the hero worship. Like I've always said, I don't like when people worship people who are younger.
Yeah.
Like I love Dice. He was but when they start talking about these people, like a 40-year-old talking about great Odell Beckham is wearing a watch, you sound like an asshole.
Like if I was wearing a Kyler Murray jersey in here, right?
Yeah, you look like a dick.
There's like a very thin difference
I don't know
between
what it is, but yeah, okay.
You fanning out over Justin Bieber, you know?
Yeah, it's just weird. Or like Gronk's in the building yesterday. Like, well, I mean, what's interesting about him at this point?
Is he going to hook you up with some CBD?
Yeah, like what's he going to start crying again? Like what am I missing? And he spiked a football. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, it's great promotion. You know, whatever. A-Rod and Gronk were there, but those are two people I don't find interesting at all.
Yeah, that's the thing is like they would look at the Dice interview as probably like a who gives a fuck thing because he's an old man.
I find Rich Kelleher Kelleher and Cullinane more interesting than A-Rod and Gronk.
Sure.
That's just my difference. That, by the way, probably crystallizes the whole difference.
On the radio, that's true, yes.
Yeah, yes.
Part of me thought last night, I was like, why is Kmarko being such a dick on Twitter right now? Did he not get a fist bump from Gronk? Is that what happened?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I saw Gronk high-five in Portnoy or something. It's wonderful. Great. Fantastic. Who knows?
Jonathan Kraft called Portnoy, apparently.
I saw that. Yes. Yeah, the Crafts are big bar. The Crafts are big Barstool guys.
Fans.
They are. Maybe this helps my chances of not going to Miami if I make more enemies.
Well, I did hear some information that it won't make you willing to go to Miami.
Got some information.
But may make you more comfortable.
What's that?
Apparently Barstool has a hotel for the Super Bowl.
Oh, okay, I'll go then. Fine.
I know you wouldn't like it.
What, did you think he was going to be camping?
At least you get your own room. No, he thought he was in the Barstool house.
Like last year in Atlanta. I was talking to these guys before the shows, and they were all like, yeah, we're staying. It's great. We were up till 3 last night playing video games, smoking pot. I was like, that sounds like I would rather sleep on the street. I would than do that. Honestly, it's warm in Atlanta. Fine, I'll sleep on the street.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Blind Mike and I are like, video games? Like hanging out? All right.
But I still say, I think I'm safe. I don't think I'm going to make the cut.
No.
I think I'm good.
Yeah, now you might be. You might be
I'm good. Although the fact they all hate me might make it more likely I do go.
Maybe you want to go now, yeah.
No, I don't want to go.
What if we surprise them and show up and freelance this thing ourselves?
Could be fun.
Could definitely do that. I'd love to do that.
Road trip with the gang?
What are we going to do? We're going to sit here and do our show like there? It's a fucking difference. I'm not going to have any guests on.
Yeah, right.
We'll rent a van. We'll
there
drive
would be a
down.
couple of people you'd probably want
comedians
on, right?
or people, but like, I'm not going to have Tony Dorsett on or something.
No.
We'll bring Kelleher down.
That's true. That's true. I'll have Kelleher do a week there. I don't know.
I was amazed last year when you were at the Super Bowl. They had like, I think it was Calvin Ridley or someone on, and I was just like, Kirk must be miserable. Like,
so miserable. I turned to Porter. I was like, you do this the whole time? You had Herschel Walker on and these people and, you know, even the ones they think are great, like what's his face? Greg Olson. I'm like, like he's not that great. If he wasn't an athlete, you wouldn't give a fuck what he said.
Yeah.
You know, like, all right, okay. Boring. I don't know.
He'll be working here someday, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm
Greg
sure.
Olson,
Everyone will say how great he is. I'm sure he's wonderful. He's fantastic. Great. Awesome. All right, so tonight, what time is the
between 6 and 6:30. It'll be tweeted out, of course.
Okay, good. Excellent.
Kirk Min Show on Twitter.
Excellent.
And Instagram.
And Instagram as well. So it's going to be you, Kelleher, and Cullinane.
Yep. That's
okay. Do you have any questions in mind? Or are you just going to let them go?
I see myself more as a mediator, and I'm going to kind of let them go. Like Rich Kelleher told me he was
going
to
be firm. You can't let this conversation run away.
Let any nonsense. I'm a no-nonsense.
No. We don't want these guys acting crazy.
I'm a no-nonsense host. I don't take a lot of nonsense.
No, we want them to be completely normal.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Rich Kelleher said, like, I'll tone down the character and what you got. yesterday. You will not get from me tomorrow. I was like,
all set then.
Don't tone it down too much.
All right, so 3 minutes in and out. Okay.
Yeah.
What else we have? Anything else, Steve? Or are we good?
We got tons of bad radio if you want to play. Do
not feeling it.
update on the live show.
Oh, so Suffolk Downs. Okay, so give me an update.
Suffolk. We've got 2 places out there that I think will work. I talked with a woman there. She's kind of young, and I said, do you know Mike Manansky? She said, I'm good friends with Mike Manansky.
She is?
Yeah, and then a few minutes later, we were talking about EEI, and she's like,
good friends. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She's like, she's like, I completely stopped listening when Kirk left.
Was she drunk or no? Really? She's friends with Mutt? That's interesting. I talked to Mutt yesterday, so hammered. Oh my God.
That's sad. He must be.
He's like laying on the horn when people are cutting him on the road. And like, he's like, I think I'm going the wrong way on 95.
Okay.
I'm like, oh, you're going north to south? He's like, no, I'm actually on the wrong side of the highway driving. Bring out some old classics. Why not? I'm in the mood.
But I think
he got arrested for drunk driving once, so I decided to humiliate him for the rest of his life over a mistake that we've all made.
Sure.
Yeah, perfect.
Well, not we all. I never have.
That's true. That's true.
And I never will.
That would be a great drunk driving arrest. That'd be a great mugshot. Oh,
what the fuck do you want, officer?
Actually, I would rather ride with Mike Mutnansky drunk than with you sober.
That's fair.
I don't know if that's true or not.
That's very fair.
I don't know if that's true or not.
We could do a test.
The Mutt was, I think he blew like a .86 or something. He was a record, I think.
Impressive.
So she's a fan.
Flammable.
So she's a fan.
She's a fan, yes. So I think they've got a space that will be good for the live show. So now we just need to finish our studio, find a date, and I think that one's going to work for us.
Okay, good. Sounds good.
And,
Mike,
beautiful. I'm in.
Getting some equipment shipped out for the studio this week, getting some internet installed, some paint laid down. Things are moving.
It's wonderful.
It's all coming together.
Listeners are very excited about it.
These are like the 2 seconds where I can actually update you on the progress of your studio.
As opposed to talking about it on the phone?
Yeah.
Yes, perfect. Thank you. Get me while I'm here, and then leave me alone.
Wow,
I could just
Kirk
delete
is broadcasting today from a different place than he was in last week.
Sounds weird.
It sounds so much different.
They're going to like it, you fuckhead, when the video comes online.
That's true. That's exciting.
Is it exciting?
I think so.
Okay, who's going to do the video?
More important
Steve
question
Robinson.
is who's going to do your makeup?
It's a really good question.
Get your camera ready.
It's like the old days, the old dance recital days. I'm thinking my specific makeup girl to do that. Who's going to do the video?
I am.
Who's going to produce the show?
I am.
Steve's doing it all. Guy wears a lot of hats.
Got 2 paws here.
You don't have like a dedicated camera thing, or can just?
I did not like that.
You're gonna have cameras hooked up to the wall.
What was that, Mike? What'd you say?
2 paws here, he said, and raised his hands.
Creepy. You should defend that behavior,
DEC
Mike.
segment. 2 paws here.
I still can't get over that DEC thing with the fucking call. You're so dumb. Jesus.
That's hilarious.
He's dumber. I'm fucking more pissed at him. So our takeaway today is Kmarko has no use for Mike.
Nope.
Hates
Another
Steve.
add one to the
and
list.
apologized to me. So
He says he doesn't hate me. He just thinks I'm a dick.
which is actually a reasonable thing. Like I want everyone to think that my producer's a dick. I don't want anyone to be like, oh, he's really agreeable and let's just push him around. Who the fuck needs that?
That's true.
You know what I mean? I don't know. So good. Excellent. Good. I think we made some progress today.
Excellent.
There'll be no issues going forward with anybody at Barstool.
No.
Can't imagine.
It's all good.
Have you got your first check yet, Mike?
I have not.
No.
I guess that'll be I don't know how it goes. Bi-weekly, so either Friday or next Friday.
You got your signing bonus or no?
No. That'll be maybe Christmas time. That's
Good.
Christmas bonus.
They hand those out here?
No, I don't think so.
Probably not, right?
No.
All
Maybe
right.
a handle of vodka.
I thought I had something else, but I forget. Damn it. I don't know.
Well, I mean, Mike was kind of broken up this morning when he came in about the Palin divorce.
Yes.
Why was he broken
Very
about the
sad.
Palin divorce?
Thought it was a match made in heaven.
I think Steve wants to talk pale.
Talk about
me.
Steve.
Used me to get there.
Doesn't really make any sense, but okay. You ever see Nail and Palin, the porno with Lisa Ann?
Yes.
How
Big
did you
Lisa
miss
Ann
it?
fan.
I had Lisa Ann on the old podcast briefly. It started, and she said, just so you know, I don't want to talk about my pornography at all. I want to talk about fantasy football.
She went through that stretch.
Yes.
Yeah,
and I
she
said,
went
I
through that
think
phase.
we're all set then. Like,
Oh,
again,
okay.
I wasn't going to sit there and be like, how many guys have you fucked? It's an interesting
the way you did with Brandy Love.
professional transition. Like,
Right.
it is part, like, there's a reason why people give a fuck about her.
Was it a sponsored thing?
Like
She was coming on to Hawk?
Yeah. She had
Something?
some,
Yeah.
She
okay,
also
yeah,
went through.
that-
She
fuck that.
retired from porn and went through a thing where she was trying to be above it.
She's understood that, she probably needs to talk about it. She
I
seems
think
like
she-
she's moved on.
Yes.
And I will listen to that. I didn't know that they had Hank on.
Dean Norris is on
Good.
KFC, and he's a funny guy. Like,
Yeah.
I like him.
Good. Yeah, I will listen to that.
I'll give it a listen.
I guess he's not in the movie. I'm trying to think, why is he on? Just to be
No,
on?
he wouldn't be in it. I don't think. I mean, they could do another flashback, but I doubt it.
That's true.
They could do something like Jesse and Hank were working together at the end, so they could
Oh,
do
that's
some,
true,
some
that's
sort of
right.
a flashback. Yeah,
That's true.
and his picture is in the trailer
Also true.
on the wall.
That's true.
Yes.
All right. Mike's very into this.
Oh yeah.
All right. I think we're good. How long is this without our bullshit one?
We're at 135.
That's
That might
just-
be 20, 25 minutes, so
An
we'll
old
be just
school.
over an hour today.
This is what Cullinane wants.
Beautiful.
I'm trying to keep Cullinane happy today.
We got it. Yeah.
How long was the Kmarko interview? 15 minutes?
No, I think he went for a little bit longer than that. I think it was about 25.
The only thing's only an hour, even what we started with, and then that doesn't seem right, does it?
No, it's got to be more than that. With the John Dennis voice,
18 minutes with Kmarko.
The beginning was like 40 minutes, though, in general, no?
I thought it was shorter than that.
Okay, whatever.
Well, hey, we'll figure it out.
Shit, it actually doesn't matter.
We're going to be over 60.
Well, we've done long enough ones lately. I just want to keep Cullinane happy. Yeah. All right, so tonight, 6 o'clock, good. I'll be listening to that.
Fantastic.
Back tomorrow. Anything else lined up the rest of the week? Excellent. That's good. What are you doing that for? Wait, something on your.
Well, Mike and I were talking earlier. We thought maybe we might try and get Big Cat on.
Why?
Talk a little bit about the drama at Barstool HQ.
Barstool gossip with someone who likes us.
Yeah. Someone who's had our back in the past.
He's not a fan.
All right.
That's
fine.
Since he's not into it.
No, that's fine. That's fine. That's something I'd rather do in person, I think.
Maybe. Yeah. Makes more sense.
We could check in with him for 10 minutes if he wants to.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Not like a 60-minute.
Yeah.
Maybe we could get Ellie Schnitt on and learn.
Maybe someone will actually retweet the show for once.
That'd be nice. The lack of promotion does bother you.
It does, yeah.
Move on. Yeah. What are you going to do? They're fucking, what are you going to do? There's nothing you can do about it.
Right.
Maybe we should have Ellie Schnitt on, learn from her. And
that's true. What should we talk about?
How often is her podcast?
I assume once a week, but I don't know.
I think it's once a week.
Yeah. Could be more.
Okay. I mean,
I'm sure she could do a daily show if she wanted to.
Oh, for 3 hours?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
No problem. Talk about important issues. Let's get some sound of her for tomorrow, too.
All right.
We haven't heard. What? What are you making that face for?
Oh, we could do that.
I just want to hear what we're promoting other shows on bar. Maybe we should start doing that a little more. We haven't played the Caller Daddy girls lately.
Yeah.
Oh, right?
No such thing as peacetime here.
What do you mean?
No, it'll be fun.
Well, I think that's a good war to have with those girls, don't you?
Yes.
I mean, that would be a nuclear war.
Oh, that'd be great.
I mean, those are two fan bases that seem to be. I mean, we don't cross pollinate, but it seems like they have a hardcore fan base.
Yes,
bunch of guys who jerk off to them, probably.
The daddies.
But yeah, just a bunch of pervs, right?
Well, yeah, maybe.
Isn't it really? I mean,
I'm sure some girls listen too.
I get lots of college chicks pre-gaming. They throw that on.
I saw some video
naughty.
the other day of those girls. Did you see that in that house?
Yeah,
Jesus
the sorority house.
Christ, I hate to sound like I'm 45, but if that was my fucking daughter, I would hang myself. It's like these pictures of dicks and like how many fucking guys they fucked. Like what is going on here?
Yeah.
No, Mike, you don't feeling it?
They're not your daughter, and you still might. So what's the difference?
The whole idea of modern.
I couldn't do it that way. I couldn't hang myself.
No way.
No,
I'd go like a coward.
I don't have the balls.
Bottle of pills or something.
Yeah.
Although you went, that's crazy with you. I can't imagine I did.
Appreciate
maybe
that.
Another time.
Thank
Sorry.
Another time. Jesus, I can't believe you did that.
Why would you jump in front of a train?
Why?
Drop my sunglasses.
Interesting. Thanks, Mike. Great. Anything else?
Goodbye, folks.
No. What else did you drop? Anything else?
Nope.
So let's play some sound from some other Barstool podcasts and promote them tomorrow.
Sounds good.
We bitch about lack of promotion, or you do, Steve. Why don't we promote some of these podcasts?
I would rather have promotion than not have promotion.
I agree, but
it's just built into me as a producer.
I'd rather not have promotion and not beg
and not
for
have to deal with anything,
than have promotion after begging for it.
No, I don't want to beg for it. It'd be nice if we just all understood our mutually aligned interests are in every show getting promotion.
It'd be nice if like once a week we got a retweet. That's all.
Does that not happen? I don't even know.
We got one retweet in the last couple of weeks, and it's the
is
thing is it a limited resource? I mean, I get that they go to Twitter.
They forget about us.
Well, they go to Twitter corporate. And Twitter corporate says this is how many tweets you can tweet out.
No, I think it's you could be right, but I think it's people are in New York in the office and they swing by whoever and they're like, hey, we did this today. Don't you think it's that?
It is that, but they also have a set number of times that they're going to tweet in a given day.
Right, so that's what I'm saying. They fight for their spot.
Exactly.
And there's something to me or Steve emailing someone and being like, hey, can you do this? Whereas in New York, they just go, hey, can you do this for me?
Right, they know them.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's fine. I don't really have an issue with that. I get it. So you think we should move to New York?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, fuck no. They don't have red snappers.
Get an apartment together, the three of us?
That would be a wacky episode.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right. All right, fine. We're out of here. Goodbye. See you.
This was pretty reprehensible. I don't know how it can be anybody's idea of humor.